Hello, welcome to mathematics class. Today we are going to deal with algebra. Very many years ago, a man called Muhammad Musa al-Khwarizmi introduced the world into the use of letters and figures. And from that time till now, the world of mathematics took a different turn because he introduced a system that could represent numbers and letters, or that could use numbers and letters to solve problems. So he even wrote a book. He wrote a book titled Kitab Algebra wal Mukabala. Kitab Algebra wal Mukabala. That was the book he wrote. And the word Algebra, he wrote, Algebra was what changed to become algebra. So this was the Arabic word, and this one is the adulteration from the Italian, that is the Latin, and Spanish, and all English adulteration of the original word. But we are more concerned about the solving of problem in this class, not the history. So let's look at the word term, algebraic term. What is an algebraic term? What is an algebraic term? So we are looking at a term, an algebraic term, as a fundamental building block of an algebraic expression. An algebraic term is a fundamental building block of an algebraic expression. Let's take the term 3x. 3x is an algebraic term. 3 here is a coefficient. Coefficient, sorry. So 3 is a coefficient and x is a variable. So x is a variable, 3 is a coefficient. The variable is also called unknown. So with these two, we now have an algebraic term, 3x. 3x. This is a positive algebraic term. If we write plus here, it's still okay, it's still fine. It's a positive algebraic term. We have other terms like what is a variable? Let's look at what is a variable. A variable, like as I said before, is unknown. A variable is a factor that can change in quality, quantity, or size. A variable is a factor that can change in quality, in quantity, or size. Let's look at another term. Let's call this one 1. Another term. Let's say 7y raised to power 3. 7y cubed, or 7y raised to power 3. So 7y raised to power 3, we say 7 is the coefficient and y is the variable. So, or y raised to power 3 or y cubed is the variable. So we can say that 7y cubed or 7y raised to power 3 is an algebraic term. So we have these two algebraic terms. Let's take another one again briefly. You have number 3. We have minus 15m squared. If we have minus 15m squared, then this is also a term, a negative term. A term that has minus, a negative number. So we say minus 15m squared, minus 15 is the coefficient, and m squared is the variable. So we can conclude that minus 15m squared is a coefficient, is an algebraic term. So we have this algebraic term. Now we can add values to this thing or substitute these unknowns, x, y cube, m square. We can substitute them for certain values and get a proper result. Let's start with this one, 3x. 3x. Let's start with this. 3x. Let's assume you substitute this with 1, 2, 3, you know, those kind of numbers. Let's say 3 times 1 is equal to 3. 3 times 2 is equal to 6. 3 times, let's assume minus 2 is equal to minus 6. So these are the result of the substitution for the unknown. Those numbers we do not know. That is, this x, we don't know it. But in this place, we decided to add a value to replace this x. So we now know it that x is 1. So when you multiply, the product of 3 and 1 is 3. The product of 3 and 2 is 6. That is positive 2 is 6. Then the product of 3 and negative 2 is negative 6. Now, you can see that this x kept on changing. This unknown, this variable kept on changing. It started changing from 1, 2, until it went to negative 2. So, because it will always change, we call it a variable. It will always change. It will always vary. It will always change to whatever number or value you have for it. So let's look at this one too. You have y, 7y raised to power 3. Let's assume we have 7 times, let's assume the value of y is 1. 7 times 1 times another 1 times another 1 again, because it's 3 raised to power 3. So we say that 7 times 1. If you use your calculator, 1 times 1 times 1 is still 1. So we say is equal to 7. So you can see the value. Let's change the value of y. Let's change the variable. 7 times, let's say is 2. 2 raised to power 3. Which is equal to 7 times, okay, let's make this one a block bracket, a block bracket. So we say 2 times another 2 times another 2. So we can now say 7 times 2 times 2 is 4. Then 4 times another 2 is 8. So we say 8. 7 times 8 is 56. You can see that now. Then this last one here, this one we can also say minus 15 m squared. If we have this, we have minus 15 m. Instead of using m, let's use minus 3. Let's try it out. Minus 3 raised to power 2. So we say minus 15 times another block bracket times minus 3 times minus 3. So we have minus 15 times minus 3 times minus 3 is plus 9. We are positive 9. That is negative times negative becomes positive. So we have this minus 15 times 9 gives us minus 135. Now you can see the real value we are having now. So these are the values for the terms we are able to get algebraic terms. We also have algebraic expressions. We have algebraic equation. We look into all these later on and talk about them. I want you to subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to our channel. This mathematics class, physics class, chemistry class. Subscribe to us. I want to thank you so much for being with us. Subscribe, press the notification bell, make sure you like the video and share it with your friends. We want to reduce the rate of failures. We want to see that children begin to improve, students improve, even adults. Anybody needs maths. Every human being needs maths. I'm making it so simple, so everybody will understand it. Thank you very much. God bless.